I'm going to do a quick, crappy little video for you to show how to cook the fish. I'm out in the trailer, up in the mountains, listening to music, but I have it turned off right now. I went out fishing today and I caught a decent cutthroat trout, and I filleted them out pretty nice. This is the kind of fish you'll have, basically. So I did not brine this or anything. I just cleaned it off, washed it off, really good in water. So what you want to do is, after that, again, this is caught today, so this is like less than a couple hours old. After it's rinsed and everything, you want to get all the water off of this. So I'm just patting it between a couple paper towels. You're going to need a tablespoon of butter for each fillet. And over on the stove here, inside the trailer, is the flat skittle, which has always worked out really well. So what I'm going to do is just make sure that this is dry as much as you can. It doesn't have to be completely. It's going to be moist, which is fine. I did not season it with anything yet. You don't want to season this until the very last minute. Otherwise, it'll start the salt will start to suck the moisture out of the fish, and you only want to do that right before you cook it. Or as you throw it on the skittle, you can start to season it. At that point, that's going to be much better. So let me go ahead and take the butter, tablespoon of butter, put it on the griddle here. The trailer is kind of lopsided, so it's sliding all over. Get the second tablespoon. Put that on there as well. Told you the video was crappy, so no big deal. It doesn't matter if it runs off. We just want to get some butter underneath here. So I'll take one of the fillets, put it on top of the mound of butter. Pretty hot. Get the other fillet. And I'm doing this one-handed, by the way. I'm going to move it around, let it soak up some of the butter. Utilize as much as possible. Okay. Now we got our fish on. So now I'm going to just take some garlic salt. Just give it a little coating over the top. You really can't use too much, but obviously you don't want to overdo it. That'll start to bake into the fish, soak into the fish as it's starting to cook. Personally, I like any kind of sausage with that. With the fish, I'm using just some cheddar wurst, so I'll chop that up. Kapow, chopped up. I chopped it a little sideways, so a little fancy, I guess. So I'll check our fish. This is set actually 325, so I want to cook it a little bit slower. I don't want to fry it or nothing like that. You can probably hear the ice makers making ice. All right, so I'll go ahead and turn that over and put on the sausage. There you go. That looks pretty good. It's browning nicely on one side. That's the skin side. The inside of the fish will take a little bit longer to cook, but it really only takes a couple minutes to cook the fish because it's pretty thin and all that. So my mouth is watering as I'm taking this video. We'll let that cook a little bit and be right back. Oh, I should have actually said before, I said I was going to cook a little bit. I want to season the other side of the fish as well, just to, give it a round seasoning. Well, gotta have a beer with you. It's a party foul or a cooking foul if you don't have beer. Can't get that off. There we go. Perfect. Let that cook a little bit. Alrighty. I flipped the sausage. Let me go ahead and turn over the fish, see what we've got on the other side here. Really nice, browning a little bit. I think that's pretty much, that's going to be pretty much done. You can cut off a little. Ooh, wow, that's flaky. Ooh, that's going to be good. My mouth is watering. I think the fish is pretty much done. The sausage, probably another 30 seconds or so. I'll plate it and be right back. That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. The fish is just nice and flaky. It's very juicy. I think that's really all you need. Yep. That's perfect. You will find little bones that you can't get out of there. They cook down pretty easy, and if you're really picky, you'll notice them, but not bad. It's just the bones that run right down the side of the fish. But it's not like bony or nothing. Very good.